Okay, I'd like to call the meeting of the Natrona County Parks Advisory Board on Thursday, December 8th, 2022 to order. Can we have a roll call?
Rob Hill, present.
Stuart Hill, present.
Doug Irvin, present.
And Dave North is on the phone.
Yes, and we have Commissioner North on the phone.
Stuart here.
And how about the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, seeing how we do not have our Parks Director, he's out on medical leave. We will be referring the public to the agendas that will be posted online. We just noticed that they are a little bit behind, so we'll try to get those caught up for you in the next couple of days. Can we have a motion on the approval of the November 10th minutes?
Mr. Chairman, I would like to go for the approval for the minutes from November 10th.
Second.
Thank you. So those are approved. Should we read through? Just, well, since it's not posted online, I'll give a quick read through of the agenda items that were passed along to us by the Parks Director. On the mountain updates, we have a few updates for the Casper Mountain Trails Center, the new lodge. 23 comments have been received by the Parks Department, and the architect is working on a full design. We encourage anybody that's listening to go out onto the Parks website, review the information, and submit any comments or questions they have. Rotary Park, that has been, the lower parking lot has been closed for the season. And for the Nordic Trails, grooming is ongoing. I've noticed blog updates with regularity. They're doing as much as they can with the snow that we have that stayed. And more snow is needed to open additional areas. Any questions or comments from the board on mountain parks updates?
I was going to ask Commissioner North here if he had any updates on the bridle trail for the citizens.
Not right now. I do not. Unfortunately, the county attorney was involved with a lot of the industrial siding stuff this last couple of weeks, and so his time was a little short, and so he did not have enough time to go through and give us a recommendation as a commissioners one way or another. Hopefully we'll have something at our December 20th meeting, but I'm not sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Then we're on to the lakes. Pathfinder and campground improvements. Parks Director notes that the contract is being awarded, and they will start scheduling process and final approval from the BOR before construction, so that project is moving along. Any questions from the board on the lake update?
No, sir.
And Commissioner North, did you have any comments you wanted to make about the Pathfinder work?
Yes. They're currently, Mike Hagler, I talked to him, and he showed me some pictures the other day, and they're actually working. There was approximately 4 to 5 feet of overburden on the ramp itself. They're getting all that cleared out and prepped so that it'll be ready to pour the extension and replace the concrete that's there. So they're making good progress before they need to have the contractor in there. So that's good news. It's nice to see that happen.
Thank you, Commissioner North. And that's pretty much the updates we have here. Is there any board comments or discussions we'd like to open up?
As a whole?
Yeah.
I thought we might see some public comment tonight. Judging on social media, there was quite a few comments about the new lodge on the mountain, and so I was hopeful to hear from the public, but haven't seen comments in public yet, in person.
Do you think those FAQs helped?
My anecdotal impression from after posting it on the One Casper Mountain Landowners Facebook group, that it did assist in communicating some of the complexities of this project and how it has evolved and how we got to where we were. So I think it was a very well-received effort from the few comments I've had. Since I posted that, I haven't really seen a lot of the more negative or repeated questions, but I believe if we could continue to do this for our projects and post information out in a summary format of where we are and how we got there, that really seemed to be a helpful way to convey information, since obviously we're not getting a lot of public presence at these meetings. So I think those kind of short summary documentation is definitely going to help pass along information in a concise and clear manner to the public, showing how we've gone through a deliberative process to get to where we are.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you putting them out there. I think the public input on it is now is a critical time to hear from them. So thanks for doing that.
Yes, and I'd like to solicit more public input and participation if anybody's watching. We'd love to have people come down to the meetings and share their views, or email the parks, and the Parks Department can pass along that information to the board. But our job is to serve as a go-between and to facilitate communication between the county entities and the public, so we're here for you.
All right, well, let's see, this is my last meeting, so I've been on this board since I think around 2008, pretty sure. Started with the 2006 Alcova Task Force, something that maybe they ought to do for permits here in this county after watching the commissioners the other night. And then it led to this position here on the board, and it's been a long trip. We've had some really great highs. The Alcova Pathfinder Gray Reef Master Plan, that was really big for us. A lot of work, a lot of big meetings. The public was very much involved with that. It was a lot of fun to do, and it's been a lot of fun to see that master plan actually come to fruition. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens at Pathfinder this coming year. It's going to be great. What we've done out there already at the lakes has been fantastic. That's money we can't spend anywhere else but at the lakes, and that is just lake money. It's really not county funds, so it's been really neat to see that money stay there and go back to the people who brought it in, basically. So that's been a lot of fun. Had the good time going out to all our different parks across the county. You know, we've got a bunch of parks out there. Some of them are very, very little. Some of them are huge. The coolest one is probably Hell's Half Acre. And, you know, right now we have that fenced in and protected, and, you know, until there's a really good solution out there, yeah, I really hope that this board does their very best to protect that area. That is just so cool, pristine. You know, we had a tour out there with some folks who did all of the work in there, looking at the dating of some of these campsites, and we're talking 10,000 years ago of these campsites. This place has had a lot of people around it for a long time, and that place is just full of more and more information, so we really need to try to protect that. we've had some ugly meetings. I remember one of them with, oh boy, all the Alcova residents. We used to have to do an appraisal for the values of the lands at the lake. And it came out really high one year, and we rented out a pretty good-sized gymnasium, as I recall. Very loud and very vocal people, and we had some new board members that week, and a couple of them I don't think ever really came back again. It was ugly. We've changed that now. It's another good thing we've done, so that doesn't happen anymore. We don't have to go through that huge process, which has made it a lot easier for the county and everybody involved, all the leaseholders out there. It's just made it a whole lot easier for them. So it's been a good time. I've enjoyed it here. I will be paying attention and seeing where I can help. If y'all need me, please reach out. I have reams and reams of paperwork from the years. And if there's a record you're looking for, I might still have a copy of it somewhere. So do reach out. Other than that, I know that this board is in capable hands with a good group here. Rob, it's been a pleasure meeting you and having you jump on board. It's been really great. Doug, it's been a great time meeting you and a pleasure meeting your family. That daughter of yours is just fun as hell. I can't wait for her to get out. I wish Jim was here. It's been a lot of fun spending time with. There he is. Jim just shows up just in time for comments.
Just strolls in as his name.
And he sits in the public section. All right, but it's just been a good time with these people in Casper. You know, we've had some crazy ones again. You know, people showing me guns one day to let me know how much the bridle trail really meant to them. They're very passionate about their parks here. They really are, and they're fantastic parks. So I hope we can do a better job of keeping them up from here on out. It's been a pleasure, gentlemen.
Jim, since you managed to make it finally, got any closing comments?
Yes, thank you. We need more snow.
Yes.
I don't think at this point I have any closing comments.
Okay. Commissioner North, is there anything else you'd like to comment on?
Not above what we've already done, other than I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Be coming up pretty quick. If I don't see you before then, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you.
And personally, I'd like to thank Stuart for his many, many years of service to the county and the community. This board is not the easiest thing to participate in at times, and he's been through it all, and he's always been an advocate and out there fighting for your community and your park system, and I can't thank you enough for your service. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, for sure. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd also like to say thank you, Stuart. I know that our parks are kind of the gem of our county, and thanks for being an advocate for so many years for it, and appreciate all those years. It's amazing how much work you've done over that time. So again, thank you.
Thanks, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
And if there's
Let me extend my gratitude for you, Stuart. You've been a leader for us for a long time, and you're going to leave an empty spot for sure. It's hard to gather up forces as long as we've been together. We've fought a lot of battles, and we've done a lot of good things, and a lot of those things came from your effort. So thank you, and we'll miss you, and we'll be calling.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I would open up to public comments, but there is no public in attendance, so that will close out.